Hello friends, welcome to CoinCast TV. Today we're going to explore one of the rarest and most valuable coins in United States history, the 1943 copper penny. This small coin may look ordinary, but it has an extraordinary story, a story of war, mistake, rarity, and incredible value. Let's go back to the year 1943. The world was in the middle of World War II. Resources were limited, and metals like copper were extremely important for military use. Copper was needed for bullets, wires, and other essential war equipment. Because of this shortage, the United States government decided to stop using copper for making pennies. Instead, they started producing pennies using steel coated with zinc. These coins looked silver in color and were very different from the usual brown pennies. However, something unexpected happened. A few leftover copper blanks from 1942 were still inside the coin presses of the mint. By mistake, these copper blanks were struck with a 1943 design. This accident created one of the most famous error coins in the world, the 1943 copper penny. Only a very small number of these coins were ever made. Experts believe that fewer than 20 genuine examples exist today. Think about that for a moment. Millions of steel pennies were produced in 1943, but only a handful were copper. This extreme rarity is what makes the coins so valuable. Now let's talk about value. A normal 1943 steel penny is common and not worth much. But a real 1943 copper penny can be worth over $100,000, in some cases. These coins have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. One example even reached close to $1 million. Yes, a simple penny worth more than a luxury car. But how can you tell if you have one? First, check the date. It must clearly say 1943. Second, look at the color. A real copper penny will have a brown or reddish tone, unlike the silver color of steel pennies. Third, try the magnet test. Steel coins stick to magnets, but copper coins do not. If your 1943 penny does not stick to a magnet, you might have something very rare. But be careful. There are many fake coins in the market. Some people change the dates on other pennies, and some coat steel coins with copper color to trick collectors. That is why it is always important to get your coin verified by a professional expert. Now let's go deeper into the history of this coin. During World War II, the United States Mint was under pressure to support the war effort. Every resource counted. The decision to switch from copper to steel was not easy, but it was necessary. Steel pennies, however, had their own problems. They rusted easily and were often confused with dimes because of their silver color. Because of these issues, the mint returned to copper pennies in 1944, using recycled shell casings from the war. This makes the 1943 copper penny even more special, because it should not exist at all. That it is a mistake, but a valuable one. Collectors all over the world search for this coin. Finding one is like discovering hidden treasure. Imagine checking your old coins and finding a penny that could change your life. That is the power of rare coins. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is a journey through history. Each coin tells a story of a time, a place, and an event. The 1943 copper penny tells a story of war, sacrifice, and an accidental creation that became legendary. If you're interested in coin collecting, always pay attention to small details. Sometimes the smallest difference can mean the biggest value. Always check dates, colors, weight, and material. Use simple tools like a magnifying glass and a magnet. And most importantly, keep learning. The more you know, the better your chances of finding something valuable. Now let's imagine, what if you find a 1943 penny in your collection? You check the color, it looks copper. You try the magnet, it does not stick that moment. Your heart starts beating faster because you might be holding a coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is what makes coin collecting exciting. IT is like a treasure hunt, where history meets value. The 1943 copper penny is not just rare, it is legendary. IT represents how a simple mistake can turn into something priceless next time you see an old coin, don't ignore it. Look closely, examine it, because you never know what you might find. Maybe, just maybe, you are holding a hidden fortune in your hand. Thank you for watching Coincast TV. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every coin has a story. You just need to discover it. See you in the next video.